Commercial real estate is confusing and complicated. When potential investors don't know how to invest in commercial real estate, they can end up making costly mistakes that end up costing them lots of money in the long run. Too often people get the wrong idea about commercial real estate and make rash decisions with their hard-earned money. They hear about fast returns in money coming back easily, so they purchase without doing their research first. This approach doesn't work well with this type of investment because commercial real estate is not as simple as it seems. In this video, you'll discover 6 things you should know before investing in commercial real estate. Before I proceed further, please make sure you watch this video until the end and do not skip any part so that you don't miss out on those 6 things that could potentially change your life. Also, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Because of its steady returns, passive income, and growth potential, commercial real estate is an enticing investment sector. This area of real estate investing is growing in popularity as an alternative investment. However, while commercial real estate has the potential to be successful, not all business investments are created equal. Understanding when, what, and how to invest in commercial real estate is critical to success or failure. If you want to invest in commercial real estate, here are 6 things you should know before you begin. Remember, knowing the major problems, faults, and risks of commercial real estate is crucial, so you can plan for them before you acquire them. Number 1. All property types are not created equal. Commercial real estate assets come in a broad range of shapes and sizes. While commercial real estate is traditionally grouped into 5 major sectors: industrial, office, retail, multifamily, and special purpose, there are several more property kinds, such as self-storage, medical, elder care, land, and hotel. Each sector's supply and demand, yield, and overall profitability vary substantially. Based on availability and demand in the asset's unique area, certain property kinds do better than others. However, even on a macro level, certain industries outperform others. It is critical to understand how to determine the asset kinds that are most profitable or provide the most potential in today's economy. Currently, industrial is the best performing commercial real estate asset type, while retail space is the worst. With the emergence of online shopping, the retail sector is struggling to compete, resulting in lower returns and a reduction in growth. Keep in mind that some commercial real estate sectors have higher vacancy rates since they may have a single tenant, such as an industrial warehouse or a single office space. Some investors seek to invest in industries or buildings with several tenants, such as multifamily apartments, to reduce their possible risk profile. Before you begin investing, investigate the performance of each asset class in the present economy, assess the potential of that sector as an investment, and then decide which commercial real estate property type to pursue. Number 2. Understand the market area, as well as supply and demand. One of the most crucial things to understand before investing in commercial real estate is that each market is unique. When you invest, you are putting your money into a specific geographic region with its own supply and demand. Certain property categories may be performing well on a macro basis, yet there may be an oversupply in your city or vice versa. Investors frequently fail to undertake adequate market research in order to assess whether or not there is a risk of market saturation. A smart place to begin is by investigating market supply in your nearby region, taking into consideration both present rentable square footage and any new square footage that will result from the current building and plan developments. If you have found a property type that is undersupplied in your market, you may commission a feasibility study to forecast future growth and success in that sector. Realtor.com, Deloitte, CBRE, and MentorY Intelligence are all excellent resources in this regard. Real quick, if you guys are enjoying this video, which I put a lot of time and energy into, I would really appreciate it if you guys tap the like button and make sure you subscribe with notification on. And if we get 2,000 likes on this video, I'll drop a brand new video next week about the same topic. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 3. Be aware of market cycles. Nothing is everlasting. Commercial real estate's profitability is closely linked to the status of the economy, the unemployment rate, and the GDP. When it comes to real estate, understanding market cycles may help you avoid purchasing when the market is high and having to sell when the market is at its lowest. If you're interested in making better financial decisions, it's important to recognize the distinctive indications of each market cycle. Number 4. Perform comprehensive due diligence. The due diligence stage allows a prospective buyer to perform an extensive study on the investment opportunity. This might involve evaluating the previous owner's financials, records, tax returns, and profit and loss accounts, as well as completing surveys, property inspections, a feasibility study, or any other relevant research. It is not unusual for rookie real estate investors to become so captivated by the possibility of purchasing their first commercial venture that they overlook anything in their due diligence. Having a strong grasp of what has to be explored, carefully analyzed, and inspected before you buy can save you from making possibly costly mistakes. Creating a comprehensive due diligence checklist for your commercial real estate property type can assist in guaranteeing that no issue is overlooked. Here are a few examples of common topics to think about. If you wish to develop unoccupied land, ensure that the zoning allows you to utilize the land as intended. If you wish to develop a new building or expand an existing one, consider how many more units a market can support. Learn about the permission procedures and fees in the city or municipality where the property is located. If you are investing in more passive commercial real estate, such as real estate investment trusts, crowdsourcing, partnerships, or private funds, your due diligence will entail extensively verifying the organization or person handling your investment. Sadly, not everyone in the financial sector follows the same set of rules. Due diligence on the individual, fund manager, or firm with whom you are investing is just as important as due diligence on the asset. Speak with other participants who have already invested in properties or ask for references. Examine previous offers as well as real returns on closed investments to obtain a sense of their track record. Inquire about their due diligence procedure. Examine how they evaluate each investment opportunity or choose which real estate investment trusts or investments to pursue. Make sure to do a background check on anyone you've never worked with before in the private sector, even if it's for the first time. This may sound bad, but it's not very unusual for big commercial real estate deals to have this happen. Before I present thing number 5, comment down below, "I am from AKA your country." In that way, I will know exactly where you're from. So in the future, I can make sure that every single video I release is meant for you. So drop your country's name in the comments down below. And make sure to watch this video until the end. And do not skip any part, so that you won't miss out on those important tips. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 5. Have a contingency fund and a reserve fund for your money in case you need it. Any investment involves some level of risk. Regardless of how much you research, verify, or prepare, there will always be unknown elements that might affect your total output positively or adversely. Accounting for cost contingencies is one strategy to mitigate this uncertainty. Cost contingencies are money set aside as part of your initial purchase prices to assist with unforeseen charges that develop when you lease up, raise rents, change management, renovate, rezone, or build. They can also be used to help pay your debts until the house is stable. Contingencies are good if you're going to have negative cash flow while you work on the property's general performance. When it comes to commercial real estate, the standard contingency budget is between 10% and 15%, but this can change based on the asset and whether or not it isn't making money. In real estate, it's also a good idea to have a capital reserve or replacement reserve fund. It is a fund or account that has money set aside for long-term improvements or unexpected costs that you didn't plan for when you made your first capital improvements. This is the money you put away before you get any money back. It usually ranges from 3% to 5% of gross rents. Budgeting for both of these things when you do your analysis of the investment will help you be more likely to make money and have money available when things go wrong. Number 6. Expect delays and prolonged schedules. There are uncertainties with the timing, just as there are with the expenses. Most individuals establish unrealistic deadlines for building, renovating, completely leasing, or reaching market rents for their commercial real estate venture. It takes time to build new buildings, renovate existing ones, raise rents, change management, and implement new systems. There will probably always be setbacks and difficulties that hinder growth. During your due diligence stage, try to identify potential hurdles and plan for them as part of your contingency expenses or with a plan of action that can be implemented if delays occur. If you are investing in commercial real estate through a more passive vehicle, such as a real estate investment trusts, crowdfunding, partnership, or fund, be sure your return expectations and timelines are flexible. Asset performance might change due to economic variables, market cycles, or post-acquisition issues. It is ultimately the fund manager's responsibility to adequately notify you of this risk, but it is also beneficial to be aware of it on your own. Please give it a thumbs up and share your opinions in the comment section. I would love to hear them. That being said, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Now, if you want to watch more videos like this, then you need to watch this video right here. This video is one of the best on this channel.